Yo, the Logiton is well and truly underway. Excuse the fucking rash I have on my neck. It's just really hot in my house, so I'm getting a heat rash, but fuck it. Yeah, as you can see from the title of the video, we are doing Wizard of Oz, brand new off Bobby Tarantino 2 album. I just reacted to Yuck, the Joyner Lucas diss track. And yeah, without any further ado, we're just going to jump into this. I'm going to have the lyrics on screen. I have been so excited for this album to drop. Dropped this morning, as I said in my last video. Didn't get a chance to react to it in the morning, so I'm a bit late in the grand scheme of things. I would have liked to have it out like first reaction on the internet. But, however, it's still only about 10 hours later. But yeah, we're going to see what we can see what Logic is going to do. Wizard of Oz, let's jump into it. It's only 2 minutes 24 seconds long. Short again. Okay. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am a Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am a Wizard of Oz. Right, who the fuck is Logic's producer? Because Metro Boomin obviously is the kind of one guy you think of in this kind of industry that you're like, oh yeah, Metro Boomin's the best producer. But like, I've been talking to one of my close friends about like the guy who's producing his music, and like consistently back to back, his beats are always insane. So shout out to Logic's producer. It's like DJ. He always goes on about him. I can't remember what his name is, but if you know his name, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if he's on the same. If you think he's on par with Metro Boomin. Obviously, Metro Boomin being the one guy that comes to mind when you think of like sick beats in this kind of like industry. But like, I mean, every single time he delivers, I'm gonna bring that back a tiny bit because that was slick the way that came in. If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am a Wizard of Oz. Money ain't everything to me, now what's that money to a God? If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. I just paid $10 million in taxes. Finger fuck all of them bastards. Way back in my GED classes, but I'm finna stun on their asses. Yeah, I'm finna stun on their asses. Fast forward, I rap to the masses. From Evelyn to Calabasas. It's on all this other shit that's on my mind now. Mind now. Logic's been surprising me with this album so far. I've only listened. This is my second song off the album, and like, there's a very Migo-esque sound to a lot of these songs. The way that kind of went into like a real deep bass with him talking over it, and then he was obviously using a lot of ad-libs in his other song, the diss track. I know he does use ad-libs sometimes, but this one, like, it's just, I'm getting really Migo-esque kind of vibes. Obviously, I've done a lot of Migos reactions, so I'm kind of familiar with the way they've kind of put their recent music together. So maybe Logic is a Migos fan, and he's been listening to some of their music. But like, yeah, I'm just don't know what it is. The beats sound very Migo-esque. Like I said, Metro Boomin, this guy, this producer, I don't know what his name is. Let me know down below. I'm way too diverse to stay in one. That just sounds like Migos. Increase the auto tune so y'all can feel the pain. Yeah, like I just said, like increase the auto. He just said it himself. Increase the auto tune so y'all can feel the pain, and then yeah. So that's very. I feel like he must have gotten some sort of inspiration from maybe Culture 2 by Migos, because I mean, like, auto tune, ad libs, the beats, very Migo-esque. I am way too chill right now, don't need to drive. I might fuck around and say some real shit. Like people tend to do what they get real lit. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money ain't everything to me, now what's that money to a God? If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Okay, that's 2 minutes long. Logic's been hitting a lot of quick songs. Yeah, that was sick, honestly. His beats are honestly incredible. There was one verse in that. Like chorus, verse, chorus. Again, I don't know if I'm really going to buy into the whole like Logic, like talking about like how much he loves his fans. I know he obviously does, and he's done his whole fan tour, but that, it makes him look so good, but he knows what he's doing. Obviously he does happen to love his fans as well. I'm not trying to get at the fact that he doesn't love his fans and he's just doing it for that attention, but he knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. His team obviously know what they're doing. The whole going to meet his fans and talking about how money doesn't make you this person, that's the persona he's trying to portray. If Logic knew that money doesn't make you better than anyone else, I know it doesn't, but he's really getting at the fact that he's kind of like, oh, money doesn't mean shit and all that. It's like, okay, well, like, it's easy to say from his position. I know that he did come from like Maryland, a really shitty background. If you know Logic's backstory, like, it's not as if he grew up rich. So he does know what it's like to have no money, and now he's in the situation where he does have like fucking ridiculous amount of money that he doesn't know what to do with. But I still see, I wouldn't look into it too much. People can buy into this whole like, oh, Logic's like the best person ever. Like he's so like, okay, yeah, like just don't look past the marketing aspect of things. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, that was short and sweet. Like fuck, I find it so hard to not like Logic's music as of late. I know that's only 2 songs, but both of them have, the beat is so fucking good. Not one of his most lyrical songs, this one, nor was the other one, the diss track with Joyner Lucas. But I mean, like Logic is just, he reminds me of, there's so much, he like ties in so many different rappers that I just love. Everything I love about rappers, like he reminds me of Eminem so much as well. Especially with like his little intro he done for the album, which I already heard earlier, on the Rick and Morty one. It was just reminding me of classic Eminem, and I feel like Eminem has kind of just drifted out of the scene a bit, and he hasn't really been up to his usual self, and I feel like Logic is kind of taking over that. But that's just me. I feel like that's a good point. If people think that Logic is becoming, I know he's been on the scene for a while, and it's unfair to say that he's only kind of blown up now, because he really is, he's been on the scene for a good bit, but I feel like he's really starting to take over from Eminem. That's just my opinion though, and I genuinely think that he is as talented, I won't say more talented than Eminem, because I just always feel like I'm going to put Eminem on a pedestal, like regardless of what anyone else does, Eminem will always just be my favourite. But Logic is just not far behind by any means. So yeah, let me know what you think of what I just said there about Eminem and Logic. Do you think Logic is kind of taking over and he's now becoming like the guy, the Eminem of this generation, if anything? Let me know. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. I'm going to be reacting to more of these. I'm really fucking, I'm so excited to react to more of these, because honestly I've been waiting for this album all day. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Again, like I said in every video, we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. I'm just going to keep saying it until we get there, because it's going to come very, very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. See you very soon.